Yes. Quests. No, literally that's it. So that's the end of the main story. Interesting. Very interesting. I expected more. So there's a few Oblivion gates I haven't closed. Like this one. Is it closed now? Oh yeah, it's closing now. I was about to say you kind of lied, but no, it's closed. How you doing, Minotaur? Yeah, you kind of don't matter anymore. Sorry. Well, I guess that's the end, huh? Kind of strange. It's very anticlimactic ending. Do you want to do finishing touches now? Do you want to talk about the end? I guess we can. Let's just go back to the prison while we talk about my final thoughts about the game. So I'm gonna do obviously like a separate final thoughts type of video about this game. I want to give my immediate final thoughts of the game. Main story, disappointing. I saw a lot of potential, a lot of things that could have, would have, but it chose to be, maybe because it's an old game, but it chose to be a very classical, boring, that's the hero, he sacrificed himself, blah 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 blah. And the way to get to it, and so many different names and locations and not spells, but the way they speak, the words they use, all of it kind of makes most of the dialogue, at least everything that wasn't Martin, seems to be like just people saying stuff in your ears just to say, like, okay, for example, I want to say this wall is made of bricks, so they won't say it. They say, on a cliff with green grass, there is a wall protecting an angel. What is this? A Pegasus something? An angel statue. And the wall you get what I mean. Instead of saying whatever they need to say, like, hey, go do that, they say it in like 50 sentences, and it's not like it's interesting, because many other games do it. Where am I going? Over there. Many other games do storytelling with everything around it being very interesting, like the storytelling, everything that's happening in the cutscene or in the dialogue, or basically everything around it is interesting. But here I mostly find myself just wanting to, come on, just finish your sentence, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, because it wasn't interesting. The only one that really interested me was Martin. He spoke very clearly, he spoke very relaxed, he spoke normal English, he made you understand what he said. So he was actually nice to listen to. There were some funny moments. The most funny moments were bugs in the game, things I didn't expect, like monsters inside the walls, or whenever we first came to bring the amulet back as thing or something. No, something when one of the guards just basically started bugging out and he started saying g. I even made a short out of this. So those type of things are what makes me laugh of the game. Okay, it's not about the game. It's not laugh with the game. You know what I mean? It's different. Can you stop? Who is attacking me? Endlessly. Can you stop electrocuting me? Oh, you're over there. It's a spider. That's what she is so quickly. Wait. Where's the exit? From the sewers? Is it over there? I don't know. Let's just follow the gate. Oh, it's a mud crab. Let's just follow the trail while we speak. So, what I was saying, yeah, about the funnies. So, told you why the story is funny. There's been very rare moments. I don't think I can even recall one. I don't think I can recall a funny moments from the story or from the quest or things that characters that said that were funny. It was mostly, as I said, due to the game's age and the bugs around it. Or as Todd says, it just works. That's what we want to say. And gameplay, I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I have 100 hours in the game. The last 10 or 15 hours, which is kind of funny, the story is extremely short. Even if you take into consideration everything I did yesterday, which was like 4 hours of running around, clearing all the Oblivion gates across the map, and asking for aid, and getting the armor, and even though he said 3 pieces of 3 ingredients we need to open the portal, it was actually 4, so I don't really know what was the inconsistency there, but I didn't really listen most of the time because it wasn't interesting, and that's what I want to stress out. I don't think many people who say how amazing this game is are talking about the story or things related to it. I think most people are saying about the world, about how fun it is to make a build and play that build. I think they mean... Yeah, I'm fine. I think they mean about that. I really don't think they mean the story itself, because maybe if you're a heavy like lore guy and you read everything and you really enjoy this thing and you really love the Elder Scrolls world in general, then you might enjoy this. But as somebody who just casually, even in Skyrim, I didn't really listen too much. Every time I played for the Stormcloaks or for the Empire, just, you know, every time I do something different, because it doesn't really feel immersive. I don't know what it is about the Elder Scrolls stuff, but to me, it wasn't really immersive, so I really didn't come in for that. But I gotta say that I really did have a lot of fun with the builds, trying out stuff, getting stronger. It kind of felt like very slowly you progress until you reach a point. It's kind of okay. I didn't see it coming. That's what I want to say. I didn't feel myself getting stronger until I was very strong. Until I just can't stand and let like 10 people hit me and it's gonna take like a minute until I die. That situation. It just came as a surprise. It wasn't like, okay, I see. Can't tell why, but it just kind of felt like a boom. Maybe because I was in the Sheogorath realm for such a long time at the start. Could also be that. And I won't do a proper review on the game, just so you know. I'm just gonna do like a final thoughts video, which is what we're doing right now. And I don't think there's a whole lot more to say about the game. I think I said most of it during the gameplay section and right now during the final thoughts. I really did feel at the very end, maybe last 10-15 hours, that I didn't want to play the game anymore. It was too boring for me. The main story kind of brought me back a little bit, because as I said, Martin was actually interesting and the whole story over there, but it was too short, it was too little. It was so shallow. There was nothing too much in it. So we're gonna go kill the goblins? Yeah, whatever. So I can't see myself returning to the game. That's what I'm saying. I can't see myself going to the past and telling my past self, hey, play the game, it's kind of good. I just can't see myself doing that. There's so many things that, for me, a guy who really enjoys stories, that... Oh, right, let's go kill you. So many things that makes me not want to come back to the game again. And it's kind of sad because the game is very replayability built. So you could theoretically... Shut up. Yeah, I forgot I had reflect, so they attack themselves. Hey, Mr. Krabs, how you doing? Bye-bye. It didn't work. Awkward. Now, everything I said so far could just be because I missed something about the game. I don't think so. I think I covered most of the important stuff. There's a lot more side stuff I can do. I can just go around continuing to do more side stuff, but it just doesn't lure me in. It just doesn't feel interesting enough for me to sink the time into it. So I won't be doing it. Could be that I'm losing on it and it would be an amazing experience. Like, there could be 1 or 2 hidden gem quests which are extremely interesting, but I don't want to waste my time trying to find them. Maybe that's the thing. If somebody can tell me that, hey, you should do this quest, go over there and do this quest is really interesting, then I might do it. But make sure the quest is interesting, because this will be affecting the future of listening to people. Oh, what is that? Is that a wolf? Oh yeah, it's a wolf. It could be affecting my future of listening to people on what they say. But I really wanted to enjoy this, but I kind of was about this. I would give a rating. I would say, I don't know, a 5-ish, a 5.5 maybe. It was okay. It was mediocre. That's what it is. I really don't get the whole overhype about the game. I really don't. I feel like, especially if you played... So if you played Oblivion, I don't get why you would be excited for Skyrim. And if you played Skyrim, I don't get why you'd be excited for Oblivion. And I can say this after I played Oblivion. I wouldn't be able to know before I played Oblivion. It's kind of feel like I'm playing the same thing, and not in a good way. Can't explain it really. Usually sequels give you more and newer stuff, but I don't know, I prefer Skyrim. I'll be honest with you, I prefer playing Skyrim. Just feels better. Feel like you have even more possibilities. And I guess it makes sense because this is the previous game at a time where technology wasn't as advanced, so you couldn't have as many systems, as many things going on in the game. But sadly enough, this will be the... Can I take them? What is that? Why are you running? I can't really touch you. Sadly enough, this will be probably the end, unless again you tell me something interesting to try out. Then I'll try this out. Shut up. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of anger. I won't say anger. Annoyance. I wasn't angry. I have most of my annoyance came from the story, from missions, because I really dislike inconsistency and lazy writing. I feel like I'm plugging it again, but I'm not plugging it. I have a thing called stupid review on the channel that I haven't done for a while now. I just point out stupid things about anime and stuff like that. I have a problem when I watch or read or listen to a stupid story that doesn't make any sense. It immediately raises flags in my head like, doesn't make any sense, what you talking about? And then I forget about anything else. I can only focus on that. And it might be... Huh? What is that? Is this goblins? Oh, I wasn't sure what this was for a second there. This was very strange. I'm moving on to the next project I have, the next few games I have planned. Don't know if I'm gonna end up making a proper final thoughts about this game, or I'm just gonna take this section and make this its own video. Probably what I'm going to do, because I don't think I have a lot more to say about the game. I think I covered probably anything about this, and I would love to read what you have to say about your experiences with the game. It might be different. It's probably going to be different if you encounter this game at a different period in your life. You probably have a different situation. You probably have a different way of thinking than me, which is why we enjoy watching other people play games, aren't we? So that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for doing. Let me know what I can improve. Besides, keep us safe. See you on the next one. Bye bye.